Everyone faces emotional storms: rejection, fear, disappointment, loneliness, loss, and pressure. But what breaks people is rarely the event itself. It's the chaos created inside when emotions are left unmanaged. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are messengers. They are energy in motion. They are signals, not sentences. The discipline of emotion is the ability to feel deeply without letting those feelings dictate your behavior. It is the art of standing in the fire without burning your future. The storm within. Life's storms are unavoidable, unexpected failures, painful conversations, sudden losses. Unregulated emotions can turn small issues into crises, opportunities into fears, and relationships into battlefields. But when you learn emotional discipline, the storm outside cannot control the peace inside. The myth of emotional strength. Many people mistakenly believe emotional strength means never crying, never feeling fear, never showing vulnerability. This is not strength. This is numbness. Numbness is not discipline. It is avoidance disguised as control. Real emotional strength means I feel everything and still choose my response. Maturity is the capacity to acknowledge emotion without surrendering to it. Pain may visit you, but it does not get to lead you. The science of emotional regulation. This is where fear, anger, and panic arise. When left unchecked, the amygdala hijacks the brain, shutting down logic and clarity. But the prefrontal cortex, your rational, decision-making center, can intercept these impulses. It lets you pause, think, breathe, and choose. Every time you pause instead of reacting, you strengthen this emotional bridge. You teach your brain that you are in control, not your impulses. Emotion is natural. Reaction is optional. Response is discipline. The power of the pause. Between stimulus and reaction lies a sacred space. That space is where emotional maturity is born. The next time emotion rises, follow this sequence. 1. Pause, silence the impulse. 2. Breathe, reset your chemistry. 4. Question the story. What meaning am I attaching? 5. Choose the response. Not from emotion, but from intention. When you name your emotions, you tame them. When you pause, you protect your future. Emotional awareness, the root of mastery. You cannot master what you cannot identify. Emotional awareness is the foundation of control. This is the observer's seat. Instead of saying, I am angry, say, I am feeling anger. This shift creates emotional distance. It turns chaos into clarity. You stop drowning and start directing. Reframing emotion, turning pain into power. Every emotion carries information. Fear equals something needs preparation. Anger equals a boundary was crossed. Sadness equals something meaningful was lost. Guilt equals a value was violated. Recognizing the message transforms emotion from an enemy into a teacher. You move from, why is this happening to me? To, what is this teaching me? Reframing turns pain into fuel and discomfort into growth. The practice of emotional discipline. True emotional mastery is built through daily habits. A morning calibration. Set your emotional state before the world sets it for you. Begin your day with gratitude, affirmation, or quiet intention. Say aloud, today I am the calm in the storm. B. Midday reset. When stress spikes, step away for 90 seconds of deep breathing. This single act can reset your entire nervous system. C. Evening reflection. Journal questions like, which emotion dominated my day? Did I react or respond? What can I improve tomorrow? Awareness gives control, gives peace. Repetition creates mastery, emotional energy, and discipline. Your emotions are your fuel. If wasted on conflict, gossip, chaos, or anxiety, nothing remains for ambition or purpose. Emotionally disciplined people protect their peace fiercely. They withdraw from drama. They step back from toxic environments. They rest when their soul becomes tired. Because emotional exhaustion is the death of discipline. Protect your peace the way a warrior protects his weapon. The danger of emotional contagion. Emotions spread thee silently. Angry people make others angry. Anxious people spread anxiety. Calm people calm rooms. You absorb the emotional climate of the people and content you consume. Guard your emotional space with the same seriousness you guard your goals. The strength of emotional honesty. Emotional mastery is not suppression, it's expression with wisdom. You can express emotion clearly, without chaos. You can tell the truth without attacking. You can be real without being reckless. Repression creates emotional pressure. Emotional honesty creates emotional freedom. Maturity is saying, this is how I feel, and this is how I choose to respond. The inner calm. Inner calm is the natural state of an emotionally disciplined person. It is the quiet conviction that says, no matter what happens around me, I control what happens within me. This calm is not weakness. It is power contained. It is the mark of someone who has moved from reacting to responding, from chaos to clarity, from fear to focus. When inner calm becomes your foundation, the world transforms from a battlefield into a classroom. The Emotional Reset Formula, ERF. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or scattered, remember, ERF equals exhale, reframe, focus. Exhale, slow breathing, resets the brain. Reframe, change the meaning, change the emotion. Focus, return attention to what you can control. Use it anytime, anywhere. This formula is emotional first aid. The discipline declaration. I own my emotions. They do not own me. I feel deeply, but act wisely. I find calm in chaos and purpose in pain. I am emotionally free. Key lessons. Emotions are signals, not enemies. The power lies in the pause between feeling and reacting. Awareness is the gateway to emotional control. Protecting emotional energy is protecting destiny. Emotional stability is the highest form of discipline. Conclusion. The quiet victory of inner peace. Mastering emotions is not about eliminating storms, it's about building a mind that does not collapse in them. It is the shift from reaction to response, from impulse to intention. Emotional discipline strengthens every other form of discipline. Your habits, your focus, your relationships, and your purpose. When you control your inner world, the outer world loses its power over you. You stop being tossed by emotion and become guided by wisdom. And this quiet, steady power, the ability to stay centered in a chaotic world, is the fourth private victory, and one of the greatest forms of freedom a person can ever achieve. When you master your emotions, you master yourself, and when you master yourself, you master your life.